Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Carly Riddle, for those of you who don't know. So I thought I would do a Colombia story time because it seemed that me and Cole, we had some pretty bad luck while we were there, and I feel like that's probably why I didn't really have the motivation to really film when we were there and like to actually start doing this, because like it just seemed like things just kept happening one after another. So yeah, it's a gloomy day here in Phuket. So yeah, let's get to it. So the first thing, it was like our second day in Colombia, and we rented our motorbike and it breaks down. It's the first thing to kind of go wrong, so it's like whatever, like shit happens, we'll get through it. So we get our bike back a couple days later, works good, we're golden. The place where we ended up staying, we constantly told the guy like Wi-Fi is a must, Cole needs it to work, like it's absolutely necessary that the Wi-Fi is working and actually is decently fast. The guy's like, no, it's good, Wi-Fi is great. And about a week maybe after we started to stay there, it stopped working. Like the modem, we'd have to like unplug the modem, wait a bit, plug it back in, Wi-Fi would work for maybe half an hour again. Like it was a constant thing, and then all of a sudden it just stopped working altogether. So yeah, by that, Cole couldn't trade. So that's a way, like Cole, we came on this trip knowing that we could be gone for a while and that Cole would be making money still. Well, he wasn't. So the owner gave us a phone, like his old phone, and he put some data on it, and so we could hotspot and you know, do that kind of stuff. He was gonna give us some unlimited data, and we gave him 100,000 Colombian pesos, and turns out he gave us like a gigabyte of data because it was gone in like a day, and I didn't even connect to it. Like I connected to it for maybe 10 minutes like the night before, because it was like the next morning all of a sudden it was like done, and we're like, what the heck, dude? So you just took our money and didn't give us the actual amount of data that you said you were gonna give us. Like why? And then all of a sudden Cole's broker decides, oh hey, you're Canadian, we don't want you to trade for us. They just don't even give him any notice, like literally like a day, not even. And they're like, hey.
No, I just got up to trade one day and they're like, no.
Oh yeah, like he got up to trade one morning and they're like, peace out, sorry dude. And Cole's like, what the heck? So like that's just another thing that went wrong. So then Cole wasn't able to trade again after we got the Wi-Fi, well, the data thing kind of figured out. Of course, something else goes wrong. So the next thing to go wrong was, well, I mean, it went right and then it went right back to wrong. So they fixed the Wi-Fi, they brought over a different modem, got it all fixed, it's working great. When that's all done, like people are gone, me and Cole are like, yes, let's go get some food. And this dog that, it was the neighbor's dog, and the thing chased after us every single day. Like no matter how fast we were going, he was chasing us. Oh, it's just a whole thing. And then Cole goes to lift up his leg because it looks like the dog is about to bite him. And while Cole's lifting his leg, the dog latches onto him. So Cole got bit by this dog, and That's just the freaking start of it. So the owner said it was because we go too fast and that the dog has something against us, apparently.
First of all, you have to understand that it's like a steep fucking
yeah, and it's a
hill,
steep,
so you can't go very fast.
it's a steep gravel hill, so it's not like we're actually going that fast. And the only reason we were going a little bit faster is to try and get away from this effing dog trying to chase after us.
Every single time we left the freaking house.
So we're worried about rabies, obviously. I mean, the dog didn't look like he had any signs, but I mean, some dogs can carry rabies for a few weeks and not show any signs. So the owner of the house, he is nice enough to actually take us to the hospital. On our way to the hospital, he picks up his friend who can speak English. Only one person is allowed in, so the guy who was translating went in with Cole, so I'm just out waiting with the owner of the house for 4 hours. Cole comes out and he didn't even get a rabies shot because they didn't have any. So he got probably one just for infection and one for tetanus. So Cole got basically a prescription to come back and get the rabies shot because they were supposed to order it for him. So this is another thing. Well, our friends that live in Colombia, we are asking them if they can come with us to the hospital to translate. That didn't happen for like 2 days. Yeah, so we're supposed to go the day after. And so yeah, they're saying, oh, the dog's fine, like no worries, no, like you don't have rabies. When I'm sorry, but this is my boyfriend's life that is on the line. If you get rabies, you're dead. Like you don't have you don't have the option to get treated or anything like that. Like you literally will die if you end up getting rabies. So I'm freaking out and like just so much stress. And another day goes by, they're telling us, oh, we're too busy, and I'm another day of being stressed, not knowing what's going to happen, if Cole has rabies, like we don't know. And so by this day we have gotten supposed papers, like we've seen papers of the animal that says he has the vaccination. The police went to the house and seen a picture of the papers, because first of all the dog was his daughter's and they were looking after it. Second of all, it was the house's dog apparently. And then so yeah, like we still are not even sure if the dog's actually vaccinated. The third day, we finally get one of our friends to take us back to the hospital. But we didn't know that the shot, or like the place where you get shots, like they closed at 5 and we got there at 4:59. And we might not have been in, or like seeing, like we were there before 5, but the chick is telling like our friend that we weren't, they're closed, they don't even have the shot, like leave, like we can't help you. And so yeah, that's great. So yeah, Cole doesn't have the shot. He never got the rabies shot. So I mean, every time he has a headache, every time like he has a stomach ache, like anytime anything, he just has this immediate thought, like, I have rabies. You can carry rabies anywhere from a month to a year to, we've seen like what, 5 years that you can carry it, and then all of a sudden you'll get it and boom, gone. So I mean, I'm really annoyed that our friends never helped us out and we're too busy for suppose, a friend's life. We kept track of the dog until we left, like every day, because I mean the dog was a generally nice dog. He would always come up to the house and see us because we had a dog, like the Airbnb came with a dog, so he would always come up, play or whatever, and he was always a nice dog. It was just when we were on the bike going past his place, he was very protective, I guess you could say. So yeah, we kept an eye on him, and every day he was good. Like the same old dog. Our one friend actually has checked up since we've left to see if he was still good, and he's still good. So I really hope this dog was actually vaccinated. I really hope that, like, we're good, because I really don't want Cole to die. The guy gave us 100,000 pesos basically to just stop, like, worrying, like, he was just like, here's 100,000 pesos, we're done. So that's the story of how Cole got bit. Someone, like, the next day or 2 days later or something, someone came and literally stole the cables for the internet out of the ground. So everyone in the whole little area didn't have internet then. To end it all off, we got colds. We both ended up getting a cold. We think it's from being at the hospital for 4 hours and people not wearing masks, coughing everywhere kind of thing. So yeah. I don't know, like, Colombia is beautiful, we love it there, but just the experience we had there this last time kind of blew. It was sucky. So hopefully the next time we go there, like, we definitely want to go to Cartagena, Medellin, and just explore the other places of Colombia, not just the coffee region. Outro time. That's all I have for my Colombia story time. Our overall experience in Colombia is obviously fine. It's just the bad luck that we seem to have. I really hope weather smartens up here in Thailand. It's actually our last day in the apartment, so we're going to our villa tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time.
Someone that's afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna